Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss two-dimensional array. And first of all, what is two-dimensional array? So two-dimensional array can be defined as array of arrays. Okay, it can be defined as array of arrays. And two-dimensional array organizing the data as matrices, and it can be represented the data in the form of rows and columns. Okay, so it can be represented the data in the form of rows and columns. And two-dimensional array data stored in rows wise and columns wise, that is depending upon the declaration of the two-dimensional array. And after that, how to define the syntax for two-dimensional array. So this is the syntax for two-dimensional array. First one is data type, variable name, and two-dimensional array is defined by using two subscripts or two square brackets. So first one is defined as rows and second one is defined as columns. So first one is defined as row size and second one is defined as the column size. So this is for syntax of the two-dimensional array. Next one, declaration of the two-dimensional array. So first thing is an data type. Integer is an data type and ARR is an array variable name, and first three represents the size of the row and the second one represents the size of the column. So here declaration of the two-dimensional array is integer is an data type, ARR is an two-dimensional array name, and it can store 3 rows and 4 columns related data. So that means 3 by 4. It can store 12 values at a time. Okay, so ARR is an two-dimensional array name and it can store totally 12 values, and those values are belongs to integer type. So this is the simple declaration for two-dimensional array. And after declaration of the two-dimensional array, one memory location is created for this example. And how the memory is created in this declaration? Very simple thing. So totally how many rows and how many columns are there? In this declaration point of view, totally 3 rows are there and 4 columns are there. First row, second row and third row. And totally how many columns are there? 4 columns. First column, second column and third column. Okay, so this entire thing is belongs to rows and this entire thing is belongs to columns. So rows wise, first index is array index starts with 0, 0, 1, 2. So these all are belongs to rows, totally 3 rows, 0, 1, 2. And totally how many columns are there? 4 columns, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So totally 4 columns. So this is the memory location for two-dimensional array. So this diagram is for memory locations for two-dimensional array. Here what is the name of the array? ARR is a name of the array, and the next thing 3 by 4. Okay, so 3 rows and 4 columns. And after that, after declaration of this entire thing, next how to initialize the two-dimensional array values. So two-dimensional array values. So in different ways, we have a possibility to initialize the two-dimensional array values. So in that one, first method, how to initialize the two-dimensional array first method. So here writing the statement integer a of 3 and 4. So 3 rows and 4 columns, and after that So totally the size of the two-dimensional array is 3 by 4. Totally 12 values are stored. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So totally 12 values are stored with the help of this declaration. And how these values are stored? So in this way the values are stored in this two-dimensional array. So first, this 1 is stored in A of 0th index, so 0th row and 0th column. So 1 is stored. This entire thing will perform compiler automatically. Next, A of 0, 1, 2 values stored, and A of 0, 2, 3 is stored, and A of 0, 3. Next 4 is stored. So totally 3 rows and 4 columns. A of 0, 0 location 1 is stored, A of 0, 1, 2 is stored, A of 0, 2, 3 is stored, and A of 0, 3, 4 is stored. So first A of 0, 0, A of 0, 0. So this location is A of 0, 0. In this memory location first 1 is stored. Next A of 0, 1, A of 0, 1. In this location 2 is stored. Next A of 0, 2, A of 0, 2, 3 is stored. Next A of 0, 3, A of 0, 3, 4 is stored. Next, so after completion of this first row, next controller goes to second row, and so 5 onwards A of 1, 0 is equals to 5, and A of 1, 1, 6 is stored, and A of 1, 2, 7 is stored, and A of 1, 3, 8 is stored. Okay, so first A of 1, 0, 5 is stored, A of 1, 0, 5 is stored. Next A of 1, 1, 6 is stored, and A of 1, 2, A of 1, 2, 7 is stored, and A of 1, 3, A of 1, 3, 8 is stored. And after completion of this second row, then again controller goes to next row. Okay, so then after A of 2, 0, next third row and 0th index, first column. A of 2, 0, the value is 9, and A of 2, 1, value is 10, and A of 2, 2, value is 11, and A of 2, 3, value is 12. So like that all the values are stored. So 9, 10, 11 and 12 based on this number of rows and columns indexes. So in this way we are storing the two-dimensional array related values. So this is first method. In this way we can store the two-dimensional array values in this memory location. So this is second method, method 2. So first declaration, integer A of 3, 2. So 3 rows and 2 columns. How the memory is created? So in this way the memory is created. Totally how many rows are there? 3 rows. First row, second row and third row. So every array index starts with 0, 0, 1, 2, and totally how many columns are there? 2 columns. First column and second column. So after declaration of the two-dimensional array, the memory is created like this. And after that, how to initialize the value? How to initialize the values? So first I want to store the value in this memory location, 0th row, 0th column. So for that I am using the array variable name A of I want to store the value 0th row 0th column. So for that, a of 0 0 is equals to 57, and this 57 is stored in two-dimensional array and first row first column. So that is 57 is stored here. And next I want to store the value in this location. I want to store the value in this location 100. And how to store the value? First use the array name of store this value. So first to see the row, first row, and which column I want to insert the 100, first column, a of 1 1. So a of 1 1 is equals to 100. This 100 is stored here. Next I want to store the value second row 0th index. Okay, so I want to store the value here. That value is 90. How to store the value? With the help of row and column index. Here array variable name is a of, so I want to store this value second row and 0th column, second row and 0th column. So 2 is row and column is 0 is equals to 90. Then automatically this 90 is stored second row 0th column, second row 0th column. So 90 is stored. That's it. And what about remaining all the blocks? By default all the blocks are filled with zeros, not a garbage values. All the values are filled with 0. If you are not initializing even at least one value, then automatically all the blocks related values are garbage values. If you are inserting at least one value in this total memory location, and by default remaining all the blocks related values are filled with zeros. Okay, so already we are inserted 3 values. So in this memory location 57, one location 100, next location 90. So already 3 values are inserted and remaining all the blocks are filled with zeros. So this is method 2 to initialize the two-dimensional array values. Next, method 3. So in this method 3 point of view, first to declare the array, two-dimensional array AR of 3 rows and 3 columns. And after that, okay, integer AR of 3 is equals to, first open curly brace, and totally how many rows are there? 3 rows. So this is belongs to first row, and this is belongs to second row, and this is belongs to third row, and close the entire block. So these are indicating as rows, and within these rows how many values we have a possibility to insert? 3 values. Okay, 3 columns, 3 rows and 3 columns. First row contains 3 values, that is 1 comma 2 comma 3. Next one, second row also contains 3 values, 10 50 70. Next, third row also contains some values, 55 60 and 70. So in this way also we have a possibility to insert the values. So after initializing the values, how these values are stored in this memory location? After declaration of this two-dimensional array, the memory is created like this. Totally 3 rows and 3 columns. So this one is related to first row, second row and third row. How these values are stored? First one is stored in 0th row 0th column. So this is column and this is row. And AR of, how these values are stored? AR of 0 0, in that memory location 1 is stored, and AR of 0 1, so 0th row first column, sorry, here 1 and 2. So in this 0th row, first column 2 is stored. Same way AR of 0 and 2 is equals to 3 is stored. So 1 is stored in 0th row, 0th column, and 2 is stored in 0th row, first column, and 3 is stored in 0th row, second column. And after completion of this one, next row is separated by comma. Next 10, 50, 70 is stored in second row. Okay, how these values are stored? AR of first row 0th column 10 is stored. AR of first row first column 50 is stored, and AR is an two-dimensional array name. AR of first row second column 70 is stored. Okay, AR of 10 first value is 10, and AR of 11, so AR of 11 value is 50, and AR of 12 70 is stored here. So likewise these values are also stored: 55, 60 and 70. So this is the way to initialize the two-dimensional array values. So this entire process belongs to method 3. So this entire initialization process done at compile time only, not a runtime. Okay, so I hope everyone understood these 3 initialization concepts. Thank you.